All right, today we're taking a little trip to the future. We're jumping ahead to 2026, a year that's shaping up to be one where our online instincts, well, they might just start to fail us. You see, the internet is changing so fast that our own intuition just can't keep up. So in this explainer, we're going to break down the new rules of the road that you'll need to stay safe online. This quote from Siggi Stefnisson, the CTO of cyber safety, just nails it. It perfectly captures this huge shift we're all facing. Think about all those little red flags we've been trained to spot for years. A sketchy email with terrible grammar, or maybe just some really awkward phrasing. Well, in the very near future, those clues, they're going to be gone. And that makes our old instincts basically obsolete. So, that leads us to the big question, right? If we can't trust our gut feelings anymore, what are we supposed to do? What do we replace that intuition with? Well, that's what we're here for. We're going to break down the biggest threats that are coming over the horizon and give you the new digital reflexes you're going to need to navigate this new world. Okay, first up, we have to talk about the impersonation epidemic. And listen, this isn't about spotting a badly written email anymore. No way. We're talking about real-time, personal, and frankly, terrifyingly convincing deception. The question is no longer going to be, hey, is this a scam? It's going to be, am I even talking to a human being right now? And here's why this is so alarming. The tech to perfectly mimic a person isn't science fiction anymore. It's here, and it works in seconds. Just imagine an AI scraping a few of your public social media posts, or maybe a short video clip you shared online. From that tiny little sample, it can create a completely believable deepfake of you. It makes telling what's real from what's fake nearly impossible. And this is where a powerful new tool for scammers comes in, agentic AI. This is a total game changer, and here's why. It means a really sophisticated scam doesn't even need a human pulling the strings anymore. A malicious AI can now run the whole operation, all by itself. From sending the first email to setting up phone calls to adapting its strategy on the fly, all without any human ever getting involved. So this means we need a fundamental shift in our instincts. It's not enough to verify the message anymore. Now we have to verify the human. We have to build new habits. So if your bank calls asking for information, hang up. Dial the number on the back of your card yourself. Get a frantic text from a family member. Use a prearranged safe word to make sure it's really them. And if you're on a video call and something just feels off, trust that feeling. Look for those tiny digital giveaways like weird blinking or strange-looking hands or audio that's just not quite in sync. Now this impersonation stuff, it's just one front in a much bigger battle. The very same technology is also being used to twist the fabric of information itself. It's leading us straight into what you could call a war on truth, where AI is actively warping our shared sense of what's real. And at the very heart of this war on truth is something called the AI feedback loop. It's kind of like a digital game of telephone. Imagine an AI generates an article. Then another AI comes along, scrapes that article, summarizes it, and creates new content based on it. With every single cycle, the original facts get just a little bit warped until the misinformation starts to reinforce itself. So let's break that down. An AI creates content. Other AIs then treat that content as if it's a primary source. The original context gets stripped away, and before you know it, a complete fabrication can become an accepted fact online simply because it's been repeated and repackaged by countless automated systems. This makes trying to separate truth from fiction incredibly difficult. This evolution is also changing the very nature of scams. We're moving way beyond those old, static, logic-based cons into something far more insidious: empathic scams. Modern AI can literally perform real-time sentiment analysis. It can detect if you're scared or hesitant or feeling trusting, and then it can adapt the scam in milliseconds to prey on your specific emotional state. It's not about tricking your brain anymore. It's about hijacking your feelings. And when you combine that ability to manipulate emotions with our third major threat, well, things get even more dangerous. We're talking about the identity heist. This goes so far beyond just stealing a password or a credit card number. We're now seeing the creation of entire believable human beings from scratch, who are then used as weapons in the digital world. Just think about the power of this for a second. In just a few moments, AI tools can generate a complete identity kit. We're talking a realistic driver's license, convincing selfies, authentic-looking utility bills, even voice samples that can fool automated verification systems. A complete synthetic person, ready to cause chaos. The consequences here are just staggering. These synthetic identities are being used to overwhelm our financial systems. They're opening bank accounts, applying for loans they have no intention of ever paying back, and committing fraud on an industrial scale. And the craziest part? Because the people behind these crimes don't actually exist, tracing them is a massive challenge. And the main battlefield for these attacks is a place we all go to every single day, our web browser. It's not just a window to the internet anymore, it's ground zero. You've got AI-generated ads that can perfectly mimic trusted brands to lure you in. Malicious scripts can infect your system without you ever downloading a single file. And now, criminals are stealing things called session tokens, which let them hijack your logged-in accounts without ever even needing your password. Okay, I know, that was a lot to take in. But this isn't about creating fear. It's about building awareness. So let's pivot to the most important part of all of this, your digital survival guide. These are the simple, powerful habits that are going to protect you in this complex new world. To stay safe, we all need to develop some new digital reflexes. First, before you act on any urgent request, just pause, and then verify it through a different channel, like a quick phone call or a text to a number you already know. Second, before you believe or share any information, apply the second source rule. Find another credible source that confirms it. Third, if a message makes you feel a strong emotion, like fear or excitement, just stop. Recognize it for what it is, a potential manipulation tactic. Fourth, always go directly to important websites like your bank. Type in the address yourself or use a bookmark. Don't click on ads or links in emails. And finally, probably the most powerful thing you can do, enable passkeys and two-factor authentication on every single account that offers it. At the end of the day, this isn't about being scared. It's about being prepared. These predictions, they're like a roadmap. They show us where the attacks are probably going to come from so that we can build stronger defenses. And while the technology of deception is definitely evolving, our best defense is timeless, a community of informed, skeptical, and prepared people. The more we all understand this new landscape, the safer we all become.